Lalbagh here on a beautiful Saturday morning in the month of July 2022. This is my first podcast and YouTubing show. Basically, I've been video recording a number of my products on Creative Awards and Rewards, a company that is co-founded by me and my wife, Bijal, where we make 3D printed trophies, awards and gifts. Now, those videos were very well appreciated not only by my clients, but by my friends and business associates. To take this further, during the pandemic, I listened to a guy called Ranveer, the Ranveer Show. He's also called Beer Biceps, and he has been my inspiration to start this YouTube channel. So here's to a big thank you to Ranveer, a big thank you to Rhonda Byrne for her book Magic, and my facilitator Meghna Surana from Surat. And here we go with our guest today. It is Kumar Ruparelia. False applause wala. So, Kumar, tell us more about yourself.
Yeah. Hey guys, first of all, Prashant, congratulations on your first YouTube channel, and I'm the fortunate one. I'm the fortunate one to be shot, being the first one to shot and to be interviewed. And I'm Kumar Ruparelia, guys. I'm into the business of cement, and we are into multiple business. Basically, I'm into construction, and we are also into insurance. It's taken care by my father and my wife Neha, and that's about me, Prashant.
Great to know that. So you have been doing something magnificent, I would say. The word is magnificent during the pandemic, and that struck me as like something that is etched on my mind, that during the pandemic you did something absolutely extraordinary where we were even scared to even touch the newspaper. You did something that here the Dr. Rajay is with me. Thank you for shooting this.
My pleasure.
And
My
he's
pleasure.
a plastic surgeon of repute. He consults at Sujay Hospital, Nanavati, and his own private practice. Doctors like this, not only who are friends who come and videograph us, but stuck their neck out during the time that are needed most. Like the doctors, you have the common people who stuck their neck out. So Kumar is going to tell us what he did. Extraordinary.
Yeah, well, Prashant, I was the chosen one, rather. I was the fortunate one to be, to come out on the streets, and I could do my bit helping people around, be it senior citizen, be it known family member, unknown people. We were back there on the roads to help people with medicine, food supplies, and the daily essentials. It was quite a scary scene back there on the road. Mumbai roads were quite empty back then, Prashant, and it was there was fear all over, and I could actually sense the vibes. The vibes were so scary. I could actually feel that coming back home after doing all this thing. I think I used to spend around 6-7 hours in a day. Once I used to come back, I used to be completely exhausted, and that exertion was not because of the work that we did. It was basically it was all about the fear that we all had in our minds. Mumbai roads were completely empty, but used to drain me down completely. And
Were you ever afraid that not only could you get COVID, it could be fatal, but you could also pass it on to your family? So you were taking a risk not only where you were concerned, but your absolute near and dear ones, including your aged parents.
Yeah, so that was the only fear that I had. I had aged parents back home, and every morning I used to have my cup of tea and leave home, telling my wife that I'll be around, I'll just come in a while. For a few days she didn't know that what I was doing, but then thanks to people like you who would put some Facebook post on my, some social media post they would post, and then my wife would see it there and tell me, "Arey bhai, you were there last night, yesterday you were there doing this." So then I was caught that, while doing this work, she caught me, and then she would restrict me, don't go there, for kids' sake or the family's sake, don't step out. But then I was.
You had the calling. It's
Exactly.
actually people like you who are Bhagwan ka avatar in a human form.
No,
Really. I mean,
really-
I'm really saying that from the bottom of my heart. It was not easy those days. We all remember, and we want to actually not remember. We want to forget those days.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're wearing an interesting lapel pin. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so I work for a NGO known as Roundtable India, and now it is the extension of it. Once you cross the age of 40, you enter 41 clubs of India. So I'm a part of it, and during those days, I was doing my bit, for the association, and this was the NGO that helped me do more for the fellow city guys. So I got a lot of funding from my NGO. They funded me, they gave me food packets to distribute, and I had a good support with my fellow member, 41ers members.
So this 41ers Association of India is an association of like-minded people who are the retirees of Roundtable International and Roundtable India. So at the age of 40, we have to all retire. I'm also part of it, and we try to do a little bit for society, and we have great fun amongst ourselves. Fellowship is a very, very big thing with us. So Kumar, I believe you are also on the national level right now, 41ers India, and hope to see him as the future international president of 41ers Association of the world. That is something that I'm really hoping and praying for.
God's
But
grace.
tell us something more about your personal life.
I got married to my childhood sweetheart. She's my wife now. We studied in the same school together. We should stay somewhere, in the same locality. And I'm married to her. She's an optometrist by profession, but now she's helping me in my insurance business, which is going quite well. And I have two kids. My daughter is 19-year-old now. She's doing BSc in psychology, and she's an intern with Somaya Hospital at Ghatkopar. Son is 12-year-old. He's still in ADM, Bandra. And that's about my family.
Great. Now I'm going to ask you some speed questions. Okay, you ask me the speed questions. I'll give the answer. Ulta karte. Chalo. Strangest thing that ever happened to you in your life. And these are all extempore questions. He has not been prepped up. He has not been vetted. So these are all extempore questions. Strangest thing. You have to answer quick. It's a rapid fire round.
Strangest thing, I think, when I lot of things actually. There's not one, but strangest thing would be mine was a love marriage, and I went to Neha's parents and I asked them. It was Neha spoke to them that Kumar is coming for this, and then it was we all were going on for around like 3-4 years. But still, I think the father was too keen to ask me that Kumar, you'll have to share your Janam Patrika with me if you want to get married to Neha. I said, I don't believe in all these things. But then, no, but then you will have to do this for me. Otherwise, there is no scope. So I looked at Neha. I said, Neha, what if it doesn't, what if the trip doesn't go well? Do we get married or not? So my father-in-law was quite, reluctant. It was the first time in my life I ever came across such thing that there could be a rejection in this way, going around with a girl for 3-4 years, and then you might, get a big cross. So that was something which I was not expecting.
Great. So we are going to keep this short, this podcast and video thing very short. All I can say is, like all you guys love, orange is the new black. 60s is the new 30s. So I'm 60. I'm going to think like a 30-year-old. I'm going to talk and actually ape Ranveer Arabadya. But the content is 60-year-old in terms of mindset. Conversation is 30-year-old. So final thank you to my wife Vijal, to both my daughters Asta and Isha, who always said, Dad, go get a hobby. I don't have a hobby. So I used to love making videos, and I decided being a YouTuber is a great hobby. Hope to be a great influencer in time to come, and all you guys like, share and subscribe. Thank you to Around the World with Papa Kalman.
I love it. All the best, buddy.
Thank you, doctor.